What's up, YouTube? So, I'm at my new shipper. My new shipper now. It's this air filter place in Florence, Alabama. I got 2 deliveries. One in Fort Myers, Florida, and then the other one in Riviera Beach, Florida. That's basically West Palm Beach, Florida. And my delivery time is about 3 o'clock in Fort Myers. My other delivery time is 6 o'clock, 3 hours later in Palm Beach. Now, it takes about 2.5 hours in a car to get from Fort Myers to Palm Beach. Yeah. Now, I got to go inside of a truck down 80, which is 55 miles per hour. Ain't no 65 miles an hour. None of that stuff. You can forget about that. 60 miles an hour until you get up and a little bit past Clewiston, Florida. Then it gets up to about 65 for about 13 miles. Then it drops down to 45 miles an hour until you get back on 80 again. And then you can get up to 60 miles an hour. And then when you get inside more size towards Palm Beach, you can get up to 65, but then you have to stop after another 10-15 miles to bring it back down to 50 miles an hour. It's no way possible you're gonna make that in 2.5 hours, maybe three. But my delivery time is at 3 o'clock. Now, I'm not gonna make it there in Fort Myers till about 2:30, right at 3 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock, right at my delivery time. That's when I'm gonna make it there now, because like I said, I'm in Florence, Alabama. Right now, that's 756 miles from here. So since it's 756 miles from here, you do the math. This truck, the fastest this truck can go is 65 miles an hour. I had to go through 2 hours of 55 mile per hour zones to even get here. All right, that means this trip would take about average speed 60 miles an hour, about 12.5 hours. I have basically 6 hours left on my drive time for today. So that means I'm gonna drive 5 hours, 5.5 if I could, to get there, which will leave me about 7 hours to get there in the morning. Okay, that's my drive time. Now, luckily, this is my load going home. So even though I will practically be basically out of hours, driving hours, when I do get to Palm Beach, I can use personal drive time to drive home, which is like an hour up the road from Palm Beach is where I stay at. So that's not a problem. So I have plenty of driving time to get there. But my problem is they is stacking this truck up. They got pallets and boxes on top of the pallets, not even wrapping the boxes up loosely, and stacking it up all the way to the ceiling. The broker told me I got to give this number a phone call when I get close so they can call somebody to come and unload. And I'm thinking, I hope you call them out 4 or 5 people, because they're going to have to bring down these boxes by hand. So how in the world, when one stop is scheduled for 3 o'clock, it's going to take them at least 2.5 hours to unload the first stop? That's already going to put it at 5:30, 6 o'clock right there. Then I still got to go another 3 hours. No. So I contacted my company and I told them, I gave them the information, and they're supposed to be contacting the broker and go over things with the broker. I mean, this last 2 days just been something. That's some of the stuff you got to deal with. Part of being a trucker, though, man. I mean, you just got to deal with it. You talk to the broker. You don't like what the broker is saying. The broker's not understanding whatnot. Then you call your company. I do everything on the Qualcomm. That way it's documented, and I let them know the facts of the situation, because they have all your drive time information. They know how many hours you got left. They know the speed of the truck. They know the directions you going, so they can do the numbers. That's what they sit in office do all day, numbers. Well, they can do the numbers. So now Warner is calling the broker and supposed to be working something out with the broker, getting back to me. So I hope it's something good, but I only can do what I can do, you know? That's it. I only can do what I can do. I don't know how they supposed to be doing all this stuff. I don't know how they're supposed to be doing all this and stuff at all. Because these boxes, I'm trying to tell you, that somebody gonna have to unload some of these boxes by hand along with the pallet too. And it ain't gonna be me. Because if I'm gonna unload this truck with the boxes and stuff like I do when I do Family Dollar, they gonna have to pay me the Family Dollar unload rate. And that's $177 to unload this truck. I do it. As long as they gonna pay me the $177. You better believe me, I do it then. Cause then it's worth it. But they ain't paying them. No, that's all right. At my hometown, I was supposed to be home Saturday. We'll see how that's gonna be. All right, this video getting too long. I'm ranting. I hope y'all having a better day than I am, man.